Good morning, YouTube. Been another early morning. It is the 28th, and I finally got a trigger on my camera on the 24th. Whatever it was didn't get caught in the frame because it was moving too fast. It triggered it and it videoed it, the area that it was instead of where it is. I think even though I know that there are deer in here and there's a few spots on this field that look so good, they're just not in here as much as I'd like. I mean, I should still get triggers on other days. This is a well-worn trail, and in the last week at least, it's only triggered the camera one time. I don't have to actually have them on video in the trigger, but I needed more triggers than just one, and there's no place else they're gonna walk. They would have walked right by the camera. I mean, it's set up on this heavily used trail, heavily used by whatever. The motion sensor I have set to pick up larger animals, so it won't pick up a dove or a squirrel or something like that. It would have to be something, you know, deer size to pick that up. And the reason why I set it on that is so that it doesn't run the battery down on a bunch of small stuff that I'm not looking for anyway. So it triggered from one large animal, and that's it. So I am going to go to a Cape Royale meeting about their bow hunting program for this year, and we're gonna try to figure out how this year is gonna go over there. It's excellent. I can't wait to hunt over there. They're way overpopulated. It's a neighborhood that needs help from hunters to get things back under control. People spend thousands of dollars on landscaping, and the deer come through and just demolish it. So hunters are really a lot of help to non-hunters too, and luckily this neighborhood is mostly non-hunters. There's very few anti-hunters, and I think some of the people who were kind of leaning toward anti-hunter have seen the benefit that the hunters can bring, and now they're non-hunters instead of anti-hunters. That's a good thing. You know, we as hunters have to continue to talk to people, and we can't allow this to go down in popularity because it's a must. Even for a neighborhood, it's a must, because once you get deer out of control, it'll take years to bring the numbers back down, and you're going to have property destruction, and that's just how it is. Not to mention, you know, ruining a bumper on your car or whatever, too, on top of that. Those are expensive mistakes to make. So anyway, it's disappointing that we didn't get more on this camera. The area looks good and has everything that a whitetail should want, but I guess they're finding something a little bit better someplace else, and we're gonna go find that. Later today after the meeting, I'm gonna go camping with my family and hike and bike in from the other highway across from this unit, and it's probably gonna be, we're probably gonna get in there about 2 miles. There's a primitive camp on the Lone Star Trail, and we're gonna use that for base camp, and then we're gonna move. It's also a no hunting area, which is good. We'll go beyond the no hunting area toward this highway where we access, and we have seen a lot of deer over there. I couldn't tell you how many exactly. It's over 5 from the 2 different times we've been in there. And it looks really promising, and we're gonna go set up the camera over there instead and see if we can get a pattern going over there. They acted like they'd never seen people before, so it should be way easier to find signs over there too. they won't necessarily be running away from us. All right, see y'all soon after the meeting. Bye.
Okay, we're back at the National Forest. We've decided to come camp out tonight. James and I came out here last weekend, or actually it wasn't, it was a few days ago, and we scouted this out and we decided to come camping this weekend and bring the kids. So we brought our bikes and we brought our camping gear, and we're gonna spend the night out here and put up some more trail cameras in the morning. Got to our camping site. We've got our bikes. Silas! We're fixing to start setting up camp. We brought our little trailer out here. It works out pretty good. The kids have almost grown out of it, but they can ride in there a little bit. And then we packed up our gear as well. We packed up some backpacks with our stuff in it. And we're fixing to start a fire right there. And then we've got a creek down here. Let me show you. And then we're going to set up our tent. And I believe James is going to go out in the morning and set up the trail cams while we stay back at camp. We've hiked in a couple miles, and we're camping close to, it's a Lone Star Trail that is here in the National Forest, and they're one of the campsites that we're staying at tonight. So we've got water. Got all of our gear, and we're fixing to set up a tent. Make us a fire, huh? Yeah. So I'm going to put this down so I can help out and get it started.
Okay, don't get that on there. That'll take away your friction. You need the friction. Really wanted a dry cotton ball, but it looks like we didn't get one back in here.
Well, I put dry cotton balls in here.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm just not seeing it. Oh, just who survival kit has these?
Oh, awesome.
For the
Twist
kickstand.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot about those. We
Yeah,
can put it on that kickstand since it keeps falling.
And see, her rod and reel's in here too.
Okay.
The eyelets and the reel and everything.
So we can go fishing here
Not today.
tomorrow? Yeah.
Got it. Oh,
No,
you
not
put it
so hard.
blow it a little.
Ease it
Never
on.
mind. You got it.
Get it. Go ahead. Next one.
Twist.
Go ahead, hurry. Hurry. Before it goes out. Can't wait too long. Hold on. Gotta let it breathe for a minute. Come on. Some of these little sticks.
Okay, now.
Not yet. See these little tiny fibers? There we go. So it's lit right there. So get the tiny fiber. Don't start a fire there. We just want to make a little fire, not a big one.
So hot. It's so hot.
You did good, Shalise. After that burns down some, we'll add some more wood to it. We need to take a shower before we go to bed.
I made a way so you can come in. Filled it for Christmas, Daddy.
We just filled it up with the water from the creek. We need to make us dinner. You have Spam burgers on keto bread. Let's get some oil. We brought a jet boil, but I think we're just gonna do it over the fire. So the fire started. This is good. Yeah.
That's dinner.
That is dinner.
That thing on the pan is bad.
Yep.
And Tyler has his shirt off.
Yep. Just like Daddy, huh?
If I could.
Is it hot?
Ow! There was a mosquito. Hello. Yeah, it was the mosquito too.